Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome tonight here to the Isolated Six present Spread of the Improv Virus. Let's hear it for the Isolated Six, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you to Marshall Brown for supplying our applause and canned laughter here tonight. So we've been adapting to Zoom. Thank you so much, Marshall. I appreciate it. And this is how we're doing it, thanks to the tech prowess of Mr. Marshall Brown. So let's hear it for Marsh. All right, good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight. The Isolated Six are in a long tradition of Mendocino High School improv clubs. We've been doing shows regularly since 2000 or 2001. And there was a comedy improv group between 92 and 95, I think. So this is a long tradition. We have done them, of course, normally here at the Matheson Theater at Mendocino High School. But this year, due to COVID, we're doing our first improv show, our first Zoom improv show. So you're going to be seeing that. Last year in February at this time, we did a show. And suddenly about 3 weeks later, we were all on quarantine. Go figure. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to work with you, and we're going to need from you a lot of suggestions tonight. So you're going to be using your chat feature over here to dial in suggestions for us. So if I was to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, for countries of the world, what are some countries of the world you might give us here tonight? What are some countries of the world? Go ahead and use Uruguay, Zimbabwe, Italy. This is great. This is exactly what we're looking for here tonight. So you can slow down there because we'll come back to you shortly here. So, in fact, we'd like now just some words, some different words start thinking of, and we'll start making connections here shortly. But first of all, I'd like to introduce our fabulous cast here tonight. I'd like to introduce, first of all, Calvin Stearns-Ayster. Let's hear it for Calvin. Thank you, Calvin. And Jack Hebert Graves. Let's hear it for Jack. There he is, Jack. Katan Sosnovec, all the way from the 8th grade. Let's hear it for Katan. And ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Brown. The wonderful bedroom of Maxwell Brown. Good, and we've also got Keiran Miller. Let's hear it for Keiran. He's ready to go. And finally, the fabulous Sara Rose. Let's hear it for Sara. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've been practicing various versions of Zoom improv, and we're going to show you a little bit about how we warm up a little bit. So I asked you for some different words in English, and I just wanted to see what you might have come up with. So we get a lot of whooping in there, but how about some regular words? I see calm, and I see love. So, Calvin, how about calm love? What does calm love mean? We're doing some definitions
love
here.
Is a new species of love that is immune to murder out of lust. You see, calm love makes your brain just a little calmer, a little lighter, and it stops those horrible urges.
All right, thank you very much, Calvin. And we've got another one for Max. We've got horse science. Horse science. Give us a definition, Max.
Horse science is the study of genetically modifying horses to act more like people, because as people are becoming more stupider, we need more animals to be smarter so they can actually handle the world better. And horses are at the top of that list.
Thank you very much, Max. Very nice. And finally, we got one for Jack here. Science breath. Science breath. Definition from Jack.
Well, science breath is when a very intelligent person breathes on you to spread almost a virus-like intelligence. So a very smart person can go up to a very dumb person, breathe on him, and that level of intelligence from the very smart man be spread onto the dumb man. It's a very efficient way to get smart people in the world.
Yes, that's wonderful. Fabulous. I'd love to be making out with Einstein right now. Boy, would I be smart. Okay, good. Let's get a couple more words. How about circular vaccine for Katan? Circular vaccine.
Well, a circular vaccine is a rather special type of vaccine. You see, most vaccines are actually hexagonal, and so when you're bringing up a circle vaccine, it really means that this is kind of heavy duty. A circle vaccine has to be able to roll around and really smash into those viruses. So these circle vaccines, very special, very practical.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Katan. And Sara, how about satellite boy? Satellite boy.
A satellite boy is somebody that is hired by, say, a company like NASA, and he is hired to make sure that the satellites are in working order. And one of the specialties of the satellite boy is that he climbs up on the satellites and cleans them.
Thank you very much, Sara. Good. And we've got a final one for Keiran, a deep-fried reporter. A deep-fried reporter.
All right, so a deep-fried reporter. Sorry about that. A deep-fried reporter is a reporter that's been sitting out for probably more than 24 hours, but he's just been sitting out in the sun. And he's been getting crisped. He just has so many sunburns all over his face. It's not a good sight to see. But props to him out there for that long.
All right, good. We'll take it from there. Thank you very much, Keiran. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to do our next one that we call a warm-up. This is called a game called I Am a Tree. And what we need from you is I see a dome. We'll start with dome. And so we're going to have Calvin start with he is a dome. And what happens is two other players join the scene, being objects or other things that might be pertinent. And then the original guy takes one of them away and we start a brand new one with what's left. So we've got Calvin starting out with I am a dome. Take it away, Calvin.
I'm a dome.
I am living inside of the dome.
I am the sun beating on the dome.
I'll take the sun.
I am living inside of a dome.
I am living in this dome because I can't pay rent to live in my house.
I own the dome.
I am going to take the person who isn't me but is living inside of the dome because of rent problems.
I own a dome.
I own a cube.
I am the property.
I'll take the cube.
I am property taxes.
I'm the government.
I am the person in charge of the government.
You have to take the guy in charge of the government here.
I am the government.
I'm the stick up their butt.
I am the lizard that is controlling it.
I'm gonna take the stick.
I am a lizard who is controlling the government.
I am a crazy conspiracy theorist.
I'm that lizard's mom, and I'm so proud of you, sweetie.
I'm gonna take the conspiracy theorist.
I am a really proud lizard mom.
I am the owner of the lizard family.
I'm the child who got the lizard pregnant.
And curtain. Thank you very much. Very nice. And then we'd like to close out our warm-up section with a game called I Object. And what this game is one of the players is going to be an expert. I see on Ladybugs. I see Chris has supplied that Ladybugs. And we're going to have an expert on Ladybugs here tonight. And what's going to happen is one of the players is going to start talking about Ladybugs as if he or she were an expert. And then other players can object and take over the monologue and continue it on. Whoever is left standing at 3 minutes is the winner of the I Object Award. So, with starting with Ladybugs, we would like to start with Keiran talking about Ladybugs, and we'll see how far he gets. Take it away, Keiran.
So have you ever wondered why ladybugs have spots? It's because they like to paint themselves. So every morning, it's a part of their morning
I
routine. Every
object.
every
Katan.
morning they get up
Katan.
and they paint and they
I
Katan.
object. Actually, ladybugs are government-hired assassins, and whenever they kill their target, they paint a spot on their back to show dominance.
You keep going, Katan.
You see,
Good,
these
sustained,
ladybugs are
sustained.
going around and murdering all these people who speak up against the government, and as a way of showing their...
Objection. Murder is simply a way of quieting someone down.
Sustained.
You see, murder is seen as such a bad thing, but keeps people quiet. As far as we know, they seem pretty relaxed, you know what I'm saying? So, is murder really such a bad thing?
I object.
Go ahead, Max.
There are better ways to make people quiet down than murder.
Sustained.
You see, now I am a father and I have a family of 10 kids, and sure, I feel like even though that thought has crossed my mind, I feel like a better way to deal with that is, like you get some warm milk, like a bedtime story, because you gotta stay
I
moral.
object.
Katan.
Are you afraid of cold milk?
Sustained.
I pity you and your phobia for cold milk. True heroes will wield cold milk and warm themselves up from inside.
Jack.
You say true heroes and their cold milk. But cold milk is only for the cold-blooded villains of this world.
Sustained. Sustained.
See, think about it. Cold blood, cold milk. These things go together, and the difference between cold and hot is one is a very evil thing for evil people like that man, and warm is just that nice, warm, fuzzy feeling,
Object.
I object.
Really warm.
Sarah.
Often hot milk causes more pain because you can burn your tongue.
Sustained.
See, I hear this argument about why cold milk is better, but have you ever taken a sip of warm milk and then not been able to eat or drink anything warm for 3 days? Because
Objection.
Max.
Warm milk is worth drinking because even though it burns your tongue initially, it's very warm once it's actually inside of you.
Sustained.
Sure, I'll admit, it's kind of painful like drinking warm milk initially. It does burn your mouth, but
Boo!
it's worth
The
it.
winner is Maxwell Brown. Maxwell Brown. Let's hear it for Max. Good. Well, that was wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start the big version of our show by playing a game of freeze tag. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring out Max and Katan, and they'll start off. Max and Katan are going to start a scene, and what we'd like from you folks is a place to goof off. What might be a place to goof off? And they're going to start a scene in this place, and then at any particular point, one of the other players can say, freeze, and then they can get in and replace one of the players and start a brand new scene. I see a junkyard. A junkyard is a place to start the first scene. And then after that, we'll see a series of scenes in different places. So we're going to start with this game of freeze tag. Let's bring out Max and Katan. And this starts in a junkyard. Take it away, Max and Katan.
Oh man, I love sifting through large piles of junk and trash as a way to ignore my overbearing responsibilities.
Yes, it's so hard to focus on your life problems when you're just covered in rust and dirt. I love it.
Yeah, and I've built up a weaponry made out of junk material so that if anyone comes in an attempt to make me do work, I can slay them.
Yes, and we do that so no one can go away from our fantasy. They cannot invade us.
Yes, I have built armor of junk so that when the police come to try and arrest me for my several murders...
Freeze!
Katan, out. Are you Henry Schneiser?
Yes, I am the Henry Schneisel.
Your book saved my life.
Yes, yeah, I get that a lot. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, without your book, I wouldn't have been able to quit sitting.
Yes, sitting is very bad for you, and I can see you don't even appear to be sitting right now, so you're already making improvements.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
your book really changed my life.
Freeze.
Freeze, Sarah.
Maxwell out. Oh, I just cannot get rid of this runny nose.
Oh man, what's up with it?
I don't know. It's been going on for like 15 years. It just won't stop.
It might be the Coke. I don't know though.
I don't understand how drinking 14 Cokes every day could cause me to have a runny nose for 15 years. It doesn't make sense.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I say that maybe you cut down your Coke.
Calvin out. See my new robot arm?
Whoa, that's really cool.
I can actually move my fingers around.
That's awesome. Where'd you get it?
Freeze.
It's like
Jack.
Sarah.
it's like
Jack is
actual
in.
human hand. I can actually pick up stuff.
Sir, would you mind sparing some change for the poor?
Freeze. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where I could buy a weasel in this area?
You could go steal one from the woods.
That's good. Do you happen to have any weasels? I'm looking to stick a weasel inside of someone.
Freeze.
Gone.
Eh.
I am Calvin out. I am designing wallpapers for the mansions of celebrities.
That sounds like a very boring job. Why would you even want to do that?
It pays
You
well.
know a
I
way
get
better
paid.
job?
I would like to hear it.
How about make wallpapers for the street? Now that's a market that no one's in really take it by storm.
Freeze.
Jack out. So I was just walking down the street, and then there he was, standing right in front of me.
Oh man, yeah, it must be really hard having to, encounter murderers like every day. How do you even just stand up with it?
I mean,
Freeze.
Calvin.
Katan, out. So, you've come into the doctor's office for what reason?
Well, you see, I have this really weird itch, and it's only on my left pinky toenail.
Oh, sounds like pinky-itis.
And curtain.
Have you been close
and
to...
curtain. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, folks. And what we'd like from you for our next scene, we'll bring out Calvin and Sara. And they're going to play a scene together. And what we'd like from you is something you might fight about with your sibling. What is something you might fight about with your sibling? So we can go ahead and start this scene. We're going to play a game called New Choice. Socks. Excellent. A real basic one, something you might fight. We'll take socks. So thank you, and we'll save those suggestions for later. We'll keep coming with them. So Calvin and Sara are going to be maybe having a hassle over socks. And what we're going to do is, at a certain point, I'll break in, and I might say, new choice. And that means that either Calvin or Sara has to change the last part of their sentence. And they'll continue on until we move the scene forward. So, the game of new choice, and it's about socks. Take it away, Calvin and Sara.
I know you sucked my socks.
I don't know what to tell you. If you keep dipping your socks in chocolate, I'm gonna want to steal them and suck on them.
You know what? If I like to have smooth feet while I'm walking around that smell like a friggin' chocolate factory, then I'm gonna do that.
But you get chocolate all over the house.
It doesn't really matter. Mom's never home.
New choice.
Mom's at Larry's. It's fine.
New choice.
Mom's at Grandpa's funeral. It's fine.
New choice.
Mom's in the hospital. It's all good.
Well, I don't think that when she comes home, she wants the entire floor to be coated with chocolate.
New choice.
I don't think when she comes home, she wants the entire floor to be coated in wax.
New choice.
I don't think when she comes home, she wants the entire floor to be coated in paint.
Well, you know what? I think it's fine. If she complains about it, then we can just knock her over the head again.
New choice.
If she complains about it, we can just dunk her in some water like last time.
New choice.
If she complains about it, we can just toss her in the dumpster and send her off.
I don't know. I feel like when the people come to take out the trash, like they always take the bodies out of the dumpster. They never just take them away. It's really annoying.
Have you ever really found a body in the dumpster?
New choice.
I mean,
new choice.
Have you ever even found a dead body?
New choice.
Have you ever even seen our mom? She's horrible.
It's just, I don't know. I feel this sense of responsibility to not throw her body in the dumpster. Like maybe we could, do something else. One of the other things you suggested, but body in the dumpster, like she's just gonna end up on the ground outside. It's not really worth it.
How about this? Stuff her body with your sucked socks. Turn her into a stuffed animal, and then put her in the dumpster.
That just might work. I think the dumpster people do take out stuffed animals.
New choice.
I think the dumpster people do like stealing stuffed animals.
New choice.
I think the dumpster people do like throwing away stuffed animals.
Yes, probably. We do live at a stuffed animal factory.
New choice.
Yes, after all, we do work at a sex doll factory.
And curtain. Okay. Thank you, Calvin and Sara. All right, that's the game of new choice. Always an interesting one in life. Now we're going to be on a show called Ask the Animal. And for this, we need a variety of animals for our 3 contestants. And we also will need an important question for our era, for our time. I see gecko. Gecko's a good one. Praying mantis and duck. Gecko, praying mantis, and duck. So let's bring the players out here. Sara, you're a gecko. Calvin, you're a praying mantis. And Keiran, you're a duck. So gecko, praying mantis, and duck. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a quiz show now, and we need that important question for our era. What might that be? Whether to get Starlink. So this is going to be whether to get Starlink. So that's presumably some connection thing with the internet or something like that. So that's going to be the question for you animals. So once again, we have a gecko, a duck, and a praying mantis. Okay, good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ask the Animal. And tonight we have a very important discussion about internet links and whether to get Starlink. That's our big question of the evening. I just happen to have Gail Gecko, praying mantis, Mr. Mantis to us apparently, very tough character, and we've got Bobby Duck. They're all here to talk about Starlink. Is it worthwhile? Gail Gecko, what about Starlink? Tell us about your thoughts.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me. I'm not usually up at this time, but I do appreciate the opportunity to talk about Starlink. You see, I don't use the internet very often, but I have heard good things about Starlink, and I might consider getting it.
Okay, thank you very much. Good. Mr. Mantis, what are your thoughts about Starlink? I know you're a long, gangly guy. Tell us.
Well, if Starlink is what I think it is, then Mantis says we'll be on the moon by 2025.
Right. That's very nice to hear. I like the Mantis confidence. That's very important. And Bobby Duck, what do you think about Starlink?
Well, out on the lake out there, we don't get any internet. So it would be nice to get internet out on the lake there.
Great. Well, good. Now, we might as well. We're onto this area of the internet. Gail, what do you think? Gail Gecko, what do you think about 5G? What's the big deal about this 5G thing, Gail? Tell us.
I mean, I don't know. I don't always keep up with the news. I spend a lot of my time, underground. So, I don't really know what 5G is, but I've heard a lot of weird theories about it. So, I'm a little skeptical.
What about the insect kingdom, Mr. Mantis? Do you guys like 5G or not?
Well, after I bit off my husband's head, I was cruising the internet for a new husband, and I thought to myself, you know what? This needs to be faster. How am I gonna find a strapping young mantis with this kind of speed?
Right, I can see that. Good. And what about how's 5G going in the duck kingdom or queendom?
Well, 5G doesn't transmit well through the water, so it's not great out there, and we don't get great coverage. But with Starlink, it'll definitely improve our signal.
Well, good. What a thrilling group, and thanks to you, Gail, Mr. Mantis, and thanks to you, Bobby. What a great collection of animal minds. Thank you very much for being here. We wish you well, and we'll be back next week when we talk about manure. Thank you very much. Good night. All right, good. Thank you, animals. Now, what we need from you now, ladies and gentlemen, is the name of a planet, an imaginary planet, not one of the main ones, an imaginary planet somewhere. And we could use from you a basic title of a poem. It's never been written. So a planet and a poem. We're going to try to put them together. Asdula de Lochland. I like that. Those are some nice ones. Let's see. Who Jinx. Okay, good. I like kind of like Asdula. And the poem is, I've come to your planet and I need to sleep. So Asdula is the planet. And I need to sleep. I've come to your planet to sleep. So now we're very fortunate. We just happen to have a poet from Asdula who's here to do his brand new poem, I've Come to Your Planet to Sleep. And we just happen to have a guy who understands that language, and that's Jack, Hebert Graves. And so let's bring them on. And please, Jack, I know you speak the lingo of this alien who looks a lot like Max Brown. So take it away with this fabulous poem, I Need to Sleep.
Gather round, gather round. This poet is from the planet Asdula, and he comes bringing us a poem called I've Come to Your Planet and I Need to Sleep.
Yeah. Smla. Ism Dolores.
I'm very tired. All the species I've enslaved and all the planets I've conquered, it really wears me out. And I was going to conquer your planet, but now.
It's from the Crips and Kluba.
But rest assured, my grand army is amassing just outside your solar system. You will be enslaved. But first, I have a nap to take. So you're safe for about 24 hours. So while I sleep, just wait. Your children will be enslaved. Your wives will be killed. The men will have their heads decapitated. And then you don't even, stuff you can't comprehend, your tiny human brains. You do not want to know what will happen to them. Trust me.
No.
That's one thing I gotta give you humans is, damn, your pillows are very comfortable. What do you make this stuff out of?
And curtain. Lovely job. Thank you very much. Asdula's finest poet. Consistently threatening, I might say. Boy, what a tough attitude. Thank you very much to Jack and Max for making that very silly. Now, let's for this next one, we've got Sara, who's finally having a chance to go out, meet this wonderful person she's been chatting with online. It's kind of a Tindery thing. And what we need from you is we need an emotion for Keiran and an emotion for Katan. So we need a couple of emotions for them. And what we're going to do is Sarah's going to have a chance to go to this fabulous restaurant where Jack's the waiter. And she's got, Shy. We're going to start with Shy. And that will be for Keiran. And Katan is envious. He is envious. And then what we're going to need for Calvin is an obsession of some kind. What might be an obsession for Calvin that he can go on? So they're giving that 3 different personalities to Sarah's potential date. Gnomes. He's going to be obsessed with gnomes. So Calvin, that's your obsession. So Keiran will be Shy. Katan will be envious, I believe. Was that right? Good. Envious, and Calvin will be obsessed with gnomes. So Shy, envious, obsessed with gnomes. Sara, this is your big chance to get out there. I hope this guy turns out to be interesting, but not too interesting, if you know what I mean. But let's take it away. Jack, it's your restaurant. Sara, Jack?
This is a kind of weird restaurant. Oh, hi.
Hello, madame. Would you like the menu?
Yeah, sure.
Well, let me see here. Here you go. The specials for today, by the way, are pig ears and human faces.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds very special. I'll let you know. Give me some time.
All right. I will see you.
Okay. Wow, this is a really weird menu. Oh,
Are you
hi.
Jenna?
Yeah, that's me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bob.
Oh.
The tomato.
What made you pick this restaurant?
Oh, no reason. I just, I don't know. Do you not like it?
Oh no, it's very different than any restaurant I've ever been to. That's
Oh,
all.
thank God. Okay. Um, so what are your interests?
Oh well, I really like to spend my time ripping up paper and chewing on it.
Gosh, I wish I had some paper to rip up and chew. Ugh.
Yeah. It really is one of the best hobbies that one can spend their time doing.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
So, what do you spend your time doing?
Oh, mostly just sitting around, kind of looking at people doing their thing.
Katan out. You know, painting little garden gnomes. Yeah.
Garden gnomes, they're so cute.
Yeah. How would you feel about getting into some green overalls, maybe growing a beard, pointy hat?
I mean, that sounds kind of cool. It would take me a while to grow a beard, though.
I got some nice hair fertilizer.
Oh, I see.
Hello, madame.
Hello.
Have you ordered?
Yeah, I guess I'll get the pig ears. Oh, with
Yes, I would.
with a side of chicken
Wait,
fish eyes.
I would like a hamburger with a side
What about
of
yours?
smelling glue.
Calvin.
Very good. Would you like anything to drink? Perhaps the blood of your enemy?
I didn't want
The
that.
tears of babies?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. The tears of babies. Thank you.
I think I'll get the same one.
Very good. I'll bring them.
Thank you. So, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I mean, have you ever been here before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for the food. At first, I was a little weirded out, but I don't know. I feel like it could be interesting.
Keiran out. So, you wear overalls often?
I actually really like overalls, and I really like to get like the multicolored ones. So I'll wear like purple and yellow overalls, stuff like that.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stripy socks?
Calvin.
Stripy socks, definitely.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I really wish I had more socks.
I mean, socks are always good. I feel like if you don't have enough, you can just go buy yourself some socks.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I feel like, why should I spend so much on socks? Everybody's going around with all their socks. I want them and all, but I feel like I shouldn't just go out and get all the socks I want, because, like, do I really need them?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've started pinning socks to my hats, but I feel like it's a little bit distracting.
Hats too? Oh man, I feel like I just need more.
You can always have more accessories: hats, socks, little garden gnomes, even.
Freeze. Gosh, garden gnomes are great.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really, studied them that much, but I feel like it could be an interesting thing to take up researching.
And
Totally.
curtain. And curtain. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, folks. For our next bit, we'd like to play a game called Monkey in the Middle. And this is a game where one player in the middle is playing with two different scenes, and so he cuts back and forth, and he has to be a character in each. So what we need for Katan and Max is something worrisome, and what we would need for Katan and Jack is something that cheers you up. So either something worrisome or something that cheers you up. I see landmine, tornado. How about tornadoes? We don't get that much. And then something that cheers you up. I see love. That's a nice one. I see high swings. What Water slides. That's cool. We're going to go with tornadoes and water slides. And what's going to happen is Max and Katan will be doing a scene about tornadoes, and Jack and Katan will be doing something about water slides. Let's go ahead and start with the water slide scene with Jack and Katan.
Oh my gosh, I went to the water park the other day. It was great.
You went to the water park?
Oh yeah, there was so much water there. I'm not used to so much water everywhere. Kind of, it's really dry around here.
I love the water park.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good change.
You gotta take me there.
Well, I mean, I did just kind of go. Like, it kind of be weird if I went immediately after.
You're not talking yourself out, buddy. We're going to the water park.
I feel like I really should take you to the water park now. What are you going to do to me if I don't take you to the water park?
Let's go to the tornado.
I think there's oh my god, there's a tornado coming.
Whoa, yeah, that came out of nowhere. It was
totally clear over there. Yeah, it's just like 5 meters in front of us, just immediately,
Yeah. Oh, like, okay. Oh, we're already inside the tornado.
Move. Oh, yeah, that is definitely. Oh my god.
Oh, this is escalating very quickly. Whoa.
Yes, I can feel it's getting bigger. I can feel the wind going and tearing apart.
Switch back to water park.
So this is the water park.
Yeah, a lot of fun times here. I've committed a lot of crimes here. Yeah, there are some pretty. Yeah, a lot of high crimes, high water slides. They kind of go hand in hand.
A lot of crime, a lot of water. Sounds like my kind of place, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
There's a lot of. Dump a body.
Yeah, lots of.
Switch tornado.
This is really intense. I just want to go home.
Yeah, we should have had a better tornado plan to prepare for this.
We could have, maybe not had a tornado just come right up and 5 feet in front of us.
Water slide.
So, which one do you think we should kill off?
I'm thinking the orphan.
Tornado.
Oh, I think we're at the point of no return now.
Would you like a biscuit? I think I have a few in my pockets. It seems like we're going to be up here for a while. We might as well have something to eat.
And curtain. And curtain. Very nice. That's our special effects winner for tonight so far, ladies and gentlemen. The tornado back and forth to the water slide. Special effects award for the evening. All right, we're going to play a game called Genre Replay. And what we need for this, first of all, is a reason to complain to a teacher. Reason to complain to a teacher, and also 3 different genres we could use in this scene. And I just see grunge as one of the genres, so maybe we'll do something grungy. Confusing assignment. That sounds like a good one. Confusing assignment. And we got some genres. We got urban fantasy. Urban fantasy. And we've got horror. And we've got grunge. Urban fantasy, horror, and grunge. And confusing assignment. Confusing assignment. So what's going to happen is Calvin and Keiran and Katan are going to play a scene about a confusing assignment. Very short. And then you're going to see that scene recreated in grunge, urban fantasy, and horror. Maybe in that not order, but we'll see. So let's see this confusing assignment scene. Take it away. Very short scene.
Is
don't
that
even-
a 2 or 3?
I don't know. The question asks us what species an alligator is in, but it's only number answers.
Yeah, I really wish I could read. I think that would help a lot.
Do you two need help?
Yes. Can you teach me basic linguistics so I can understand all these weird letters and things that everyone's talking about these days?
Yeah, so all this assignment is asking you to do is, why did the chicken cross the road? That's all you need to do. You need to answer that question.
What's a chicken?
How old is your mother?
And curtain. Okay, good. Let's give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're going to start right now with the grunge version of that scene. So we're going to see the grunge version of that scene. Take it away, gentlemen.
This is a difficult task. Like most people, I never learned how to read.
I don't get it. It says what kind of species is an alligator, but it's number answers.
I'm fuming at the mouth.
Do you need help?
That would be correct.
Okay, so the answer to the question it's asking is, why did the chicken cross the road?
What is a chicken?
How old is your mama?
And curtain. Very nice grunge version of the scene. Okay, now we're going to see the urban fantasy version of that, whatever that comes out to be, urban fantasy. Take it away, folks.
This is one of the most difficult tasks I have ever seen. I just wish that I had the chance to learn how to read.
I thought that wizard would have cured it. I mean, this question is so confusing. It asks me, what species is an alligator? Yet it's only number answers.
Do you two need assistance?
Yes, this is a very difficult problem that I am faced with.
Well, yes. All it is asking is, why did the chicken go flying?
Very unfortunate, for I do not know what chicken is.
How many years does your birth giver have?
And curtain. Very nice. Good. And finally, in our genre replay, we will see the horror version of that scene with Keiran, Katan, and Calvin. The horror version.
This question, it haunts me.
It asks me, what species is an alligator in? Yet, it's number answers.
You know I never learned how to read after I saw him.
Ha!
There he is! Please!
Do you need help?
Yes, please. You must tell me. What does it mean?
It means, why did the headless chicken run out in the street?
But what's a chicken?
How old was your mother before she died?
And curtain. Let's give it to them. Very nice finish on the horror. Lovely job, folks. That was great. Okay, we're moving on to a game called Emotional Roller Coaster. And for this, we need a variety of emotions. And we could also use a joyful time before lockdown. Before we lock down. So we need some emotions. And we'll go ahead and do this one. Flirty, I see. That's a good one. Flirty, panic, jubilation, envy. We have sad, good one. Okay, hilarity. Okay, good. And we will also take, what was a good day before lockdown all struck? What was kind of a remember, went to camp, the day you went to camp. So what we're going to do is we're going to see a going to camp scene, and then you're going to see a bunch of emotions thrown at it. So let's take it away right now, and that's Katan, Sara, and Max. Take it away.
My God, you guys, we're here. We're at camp.
Oh man, have you guys been here before? This is my second year.
I mean, I've been coming here since I was a little kid, every year for 45 years.
Well, you seem to be very excited at the camp. Welcome to Camp Campyland. I'm the counselor here, and would you like me to lead you to your cabins?
Yes.
Freeze! Panic!
Oh my gosh, I forgot what cabins are.
Well, you better know what those cabins are, because if you don't get in your cabin soon, you'll freeze to death.
Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do?
Take us to our cabins, hurry.
Yes.
Is there a dictionary around here? I need to search up a word.
Freeze! Sad!
Oh, I'll never find a dictionary in a summer camp.
We're never gonna get to the cabins in time.
You're hopeless about the cabins.
The cabins, it's just gonna... Wait, does it start with a C or a K? Oh, I don't remember.
Freeze! Jubilation!
It starts with a Q. Not a C or a Q.
See? Things are turning around. I believe that we can find the cabins and everything will be all right.
Maybe if we find a cabin, it will make my memory come back.
Probably. I heard that there's like this magical memory ball that they keep in the cabin, and if you touch it, it'll restore all your lost memories from when you step on the premise.
Freeze!
Yeah.
Flirty.
Oh, I've heard that rumor, and I can confirm it is very correct.
Memory ball, you say?
Oh, memory ball indeed.
Well, where do you think we can find it?
Well, just follow me back here around these trees. I'll take you to a very private area of the campground.
And finally, hilarity.
These trees look so weird. I've never seen a tree this curvy before.
They are pretty goofy trees, I will say.
Oh my gosh, I think I found New York, guys. Look at that thing.
Yeah. No, we like to have the best times here at Camp Campyland.
Yeah, never mind about this orb. Yeah, I don't even want to learn from that thing. That thing's gross. Oh my god.
And curtain. Good job, you guys. And curtain. Okay, we'd like to do a bit now what we call a monologue rant. And what we're going to get from you for this one is a big event at Mendocino High School. That could be any kind of big event at Mendocino High School. And what we would like to do is give you some different perspectives. I see AE week here. I see graduation, then AE week. That might be nice to try. We'll try AE week. And what we're going to do is we're going to get, and for those of you who don't know, that's Alternative Education Week. And what that is when students go on a variety of different trips and projects and so on that are not a regular week of school, but something else. They might go to a Shakespearean festival. They might go to rock climbing. They might do hiking trips, etc. There's all kinds of stuff that happens on AE week. And what we're going to do is we're going to see a variety of perspectives of this AE week from a variety of these different players. So what we're going to do on the suggestion of AE week, let's see some different monologues. Take it away, Katan.
Oh my gosh, it's AE week. Man, I've been waiting for this, the entirety of high school. I'm gonna go out. I'm just still wondering, what exactly is gonna happen? I know we're going out into the wilderness, but that's so broad. They didn't even tell me where in the wilderness we're going, what we're gonna be doing. It's just, it's really mysterious, almost as if it's
Freeze,
almost like...
Sara.
Oh, I can't believe that this is my last AU week. I've had so much fun on these. I mean, this is the last time I'm ever going to get to do this. I don't know where I'm going, though. I guess I'll just wait and see. I'm just going to go. I'm going to enjoy whatever it is. And, maybe I'll come back and be a teacher so I can go on these again.
Keiran.
I am so excited. We get to go to Mars and meet Elon Musk on Mars. What? I am so excited. I can't believe that my teachers put this together. I just I don't know what to think. I'm sorry to all my family out there who will be missing me. I will be back in a couple of years, just to let you know.
Jack.
Yeah, I don't know if it's AE week thing. It sounds pretty fun, but the guy who's driving us to the concert look a bit scruffy, huh? Our bus driver almost looks like he's a bit of a kidnapper. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it. I don't know. It's kind of a bit worrying.
Max.
Yeah, everyone's talking about how they're going to do all of these big, exciting retreats outside of Mendo, but yeah, I'm not really into going outside my comfort zone, so I decided to just go for an independent study and just study the local possum life. I feel like that's a good use of my time.
Calvin.
I heard my friend Charles was doing this independent study, so I figured I might do the same thing. I met this guy Billy on the street, and he said that he could take me to colleges all around the country for only $200. He's been to prison 3 times, but I figure he's a good guy.
I just realized I was told that the mysterious, ambiguous, non-really clear wilderness we're going to is the planet Mars, where we're going to meet Elon Musk. But
Sara.
I mean, I've heard some rumors that people are going to Mars, but personally, I think there are much better planets. Like, I've always wanted to go to Venus, and I think I might just strike out on my own. Like, I'll take this spaceship to Mars with everybody, but I'm just going to go explore Venus, maybe hang out there for a while.
Jack.
So it turns out I've been kidnapped by Elon Musk, and I'm now officially going to use it as a test subject to show a bunch of people on Mars. I guess I don't know what they're doing on Mars, but I'm about to be thrown to the outside of Mars. No spacesuit. Everyone's gonna watch me die as a science experiment. I'm quite scared, so I think
the 0G here is really crazy. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. My space phone's ringing. Hello? Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm in space. Okay. Yeah, gotta go.
Calvin.
Whoa.
So I heard some kids are going to Mars, and I was like, no way am I catching no Martian diseases. I don't even know what they got going up there. I could grow a tail.
And curtain. All right, let's give them a hand, folks. The many views of AE Week. That Elon Musk Mars trip sounds like a winner, and I could see the science department doing that. So just saying. Anyway, for future reference. Okay, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to end our evening here. We've had a wonderful time the last 2 nights of shows, but we'd like to end our evening with something to celebrate Valentine's Day, which is coming up. As we know, that should be here on, I think, Monday this week is Valentine's Day. And so what we'd like to do is get a title for perhaps a Hallmark card that never was, something like that, and Cupid's mom, chocolate, I see, these are nice ones. What we're going to do is we're going to give you a group poem for Valentine's Day on the way out. Let's keep those suggestions. I can't believe you left me. That sounds interesting. I can't believe you left me. All right, we'll take that. Now, this is going to be perhaps a little bit of a sassy Valentine's poem, but it's called I Can't Believe You Left Me. And this is a very romantic group. The Isolated Six are going to give you I Can't Believe You Left Me Valentine's poem. Take it away, folks. One at a time. Take it away.
I can't believe you left me for my grandpa. I mean, he's 80. What has he got?
I mean, you left me all alone here, sitting in this house, covered in lice, just so you could go be with my grandpa.
And his kisses are so slimy, like slugs. Like every time I go to his house, it's like, oh, I can't believe you would do that.
But
How
then
did you
again,
even? How did you even find out about my grandpa? I'm very secretive about my family.
It's almost as if you're just staying with my grandpa because you wanted to leave me. That can't be it. If that was the case, I'd have to.
I went to use the toilet, and you left me a note scrawled on my toilet paper roll. I'm gone.
I will never look at toilet paper the same way I used to. Forever now, it will break my heart.
And curtain. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank you for coming to our show. Before I introduce the players, I want to point out that we were very fortunate this year to get the support of Tom Sosnovec, who hustled to help us get funding from the Site Council and from MUSE. And I want to thank Tom. I also want to thank Mindy Ballentine for go ahead, play that applause, Marshall. Tom Sosnovec, thank you. Also, the calculus teacher here at Mendocino High School. I also want to thank our assistant coach, Mindy Ballentine, my hit-and-run theater colleague. So let's hear it for Mindy. And also, I want to thank our Techmeister Marshall Brown, who is doing a wonderful job both nights of tech and helping coach us up to this. Let's hear it for Marshall. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go out with our fabulous players for tonight. Let's hear it for Mr. Calvin Stearns-Ayster. Jack Hebert Graves. Katan Sosnovec. Keiran Miller. Maxwell Brown. And Sara Rose. We want to thank you very much for coming to our show. We also want to announce that there will be a recording on YouTube. Marshall is finalizing things from both last night's show and tonight's show. I especially want to thank the Isolated Six. These guys have been here. This is a tough time for people to go to high school. I know with all the Zoom this and Zoom that. What's been very cool for me as a coach is that these 6 people have come solidly and showed up all the time and been really willing to work at it and learn and do a good job over Zoom. And we all know about the lag problem, etc., and they even made jokes about it in the title. Jokes subject to lag. They have been, but I really love this group of people, and thank you very much. Let's hear it for them again, folks.
And a giant round of applause to Doug Nunn, who is the man with the plan and gets it all going.
Thank you very much, Mindy. Thank you, folks. And I want to, as far as reminding you, for those of you, let's hope that we're able to get back on the stage for next year. But in the meantime, this has been a good experience. We've learned a lot by doing this Zooming. So with a little luck, hopefully lots of people will come out for the Improv Club next year. In the meantime, let's hear it one more time for the Isolated Six. Yay, Isolated Six. Thank you and good night, ladies and gentlemen.